What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, and in this video I talk about a brand new secret weapon that you can use if you're selling on Walmart. It's all the rage. It's the new black, and I've got that and a heck of a lot more, and a couple tips that will help you make more money on Walmart. So I'm super fired up for this video. I hope you're fired up. Let's do this. Okay, so before I jump into the topic that we're going to talk about, which is something that no one else is talking about, so I do want to tell you that you do want to listen to what I got to say, because this could forever change your fortune at dropshipping, specifically on Walmart. And I know I can't even speak, but it's important that you listen to this until the end. And I'm going to share with you a couple stores that are using this particular type of strategy. But first, I just want to remind you that if you'd like to jump on the phone and take a call with me to talk about Walmart dropshipping or full-on automation for Walmart dropshipping or do it yourself, my email is below, and just reach out to me and we can jump on a call. But first things first, before I jump into showing those stores and talking about this brand new strategy, I just wanted to remind everyone that I'm almost done with this guide for how to build $1 million Walmart dropshipping store. So I've got a couple of tips here, and I just wanted to share those with you. But this is the blueprint, the virtual blueprint on how you get to $1 million a year on Walmart. And while I know a lot of people say that, oh yeah, you're going to be a millionaire, that's not true. That's $1 million in revenue, which more or less is going to be about 20% in profit, which means about $200,000, right? That's not too bad considering mostly all this can be automated. So let's talk about what things will help you get there. First things first, Walmart is the new Amazon, right? We ever heard orange is the new black? Or I don't know what else, but I just saw that it's a show, and while I've not seen it, I can't tell you if it's good, it's bad. I don't even know what it's about. But Walmart is the new Amazon. That is a fact. So all the money right now is going to happen. A lot of it's going to happen on Walmart. People are still making money on Amazon, but the margins are getting thinner and thinner. So Walmart naturally is where a lot of people are going and moving over into, and they're enjoying higher margins. So people usually often get stuck in this mindset where, oh, like shit, I hear I can't get stores, I'm like fucked, and stuff like that. They worry too much about stupid things like the name of their store, or the name of their brand, or things that are really insignificant in the long run. Obviously, as long as you're not naming it Ass Clown Skincare, then you're gonna be pretty good. Just don't get ridiculous, name it something nice, and you should be all right. So the first thing that people say is like, oh, there's no way I could qualify for a store. I'm brand new. I don't even know what I'm doing. A couple tips that I can give you is if you are serious about this business, you could just flat out buy a store. If you don't know of anyone, my email again is below. I'll put you in contact. But sometimes what people would often see as a dumb mistake or dumb luck is the best way to go about and do it. All you really need to get that store in, I've got the list over here on the side, but all you really need to apply for that store is the store that you're going to call it, meaning like your LLC, a EIN verification letter from the IRS, which is easy to get online, a U.S. business address, a business domain, meaning it's as close to your store name as possible, and it's a .com, register the LLC, which you should already have, and a website that we talked about already, and a USA phone number. If you've got all the above, you don't need to overcomplicate things. You don't need to, you got to have the website up as well. You don't need to get a DUNS. You don't need to do any of that crap. Like a lot of people don't even know what a DUNS is. It's like a DUNS number. You don't need a DUNS number. Just don't make the dumb mistake of not trying. So you can go in and apply and try and get it approved. If it doesn't work out, there are people that you can hire to do that. So reach out to me if that's the case and you want to learn more about that. Now, tip number 2 is, and this is the big tip of the whole video, and that is do a hybrid store. Right now, Walmart hybrid stores are the hottest thing happening, and what a hybrid store means is it's just a mix of all the different models available on Walmart. So you're doing some WFS, you're doing some drop shipping, which is 2-step, you're doing a lot of different things, and Walmart's pretty good with that because of the fact that your metrics are staying up, you have legit tracking numbers, and you're crushing it. They see that you're sending stuff into them, they're thinking that this is going to help them overtake some of Amazon's FBA percentage share, so they're stoked. They're like so excited. They're happier than pigs in shit. and they're pumped that you decided to pick their platform. So don't be afraid to mix in some WFS. And quite honestly, people will overthink. They'll be like, oh, Liz, I can't find any products. I have no idea how to find products for my WFS store. What the hell do I do? I'll tell you what, this is how stupid simple this is. Just pick shit that's on Amazon and send it in. All you got to do, that's the only supplier you need, to be honest, people, is Amazon. You can literally buy all of your stock and all of your inventory on Amazon, and you can just ship it into Walmart. That's how simple it is. Obviously, you want to ship it to your house first and then prep it the way they recommend you prep it, then send it into Walmart. But that's how we've been doing. It's not rocket science. It's not magic. It's just stupid simple. So that is tip 2. Hybrid stores are the new black, just like Walmart is the new Amazon, right? So hybrid stores is where it's all at. Now, step number 3, this is another thing people overestimate, like, oh, I don't know if I can do 2-step. Shipping's just going to be too much, Liz. That's not the case. If you're so worried about that shit, grab yourself a trial copy of ShipStation and pretend you're shipping something out to the furthest location that you can think of from you. And I know a lot of people are still going to be like, I have no idea what's far from you. I'm an idiot at geography too. I get it. So I literally just break out a Google map and see what's the furthest point from Miami, how much is the shipping there, worst case scenario, put it that it weighs at 2 pounds. I mean, we've made some mistakes. Our people have listed shit that weighs 17 pounds, and we end up having to pay, I think they listed 12 pounds the other day. 17 is an exaggeration. I think it was 12 pounds, and the shipping ended up being $17. Well, yeah, so you lose $8 on one order. Big freaking deal, because you're making $4, $5, $6 on 20 other orders that day. Lesson learned, you'll never list that again. So don't be afraid of sometimes losing money here and there. This number 4, you can grab any tool to help you do sourcing. I mostly just do it with VAs, so I don't use these tools, but OA Genius, Gravity, I've seen that. Zik Analytics, I've seen people use that. That'll work good. So any tool that you can think of right now that's affordable, that you can deal with, if you're going to do it yourself and you don't have VAs, any of those tools work. So don't make excuses for that crap. And then I think this is the last and final tip. Here's some of the shit that you're going to need if you're going to do this. First and foremost, don't repackage stuff in boxes if you don't have to. Use poly bags. So some of the common poly bags that I use are the 12 by 15 by 5, 14 by 5 by 19, 19 by 24, 9 by 12, 10 by 13. I also have some bubble mailers on hand, the 6 by 10 and a couple other of these sizes. And there's 2 bigger that I use. I think it's like an 8 by 11, and then there's like 1 bigger than that. You also need a tape gun, some tape. We have a Rollo label printer, and we have labels, and that's pretty much it. Here's all the poly bags, the bubble mailers, 6 by 9, 6 by 10, 8 by 8.5 by 12, and then we do have 3 boxes on deck: the 12 cubed, 12 by 9 by 9, and 10 by 7 by 5. And bubble wrap, and then a weigh scale, because you will need to know how much each package weighs. But here's a hack. You can just look at the tag from Amazon, see what they weighed it in at, and put that on your ShipStation if you don't want to get one of these weigh scales. We still have them, just because a lot of times we're still selling on eBay, so we need to kind of know what things weigh, so we've got one on deck. But that is a quick rundown of these tips. And now I'm going to show you a couple of these hybrid stores, and you can kind of see how they're doing. I'm just going to show you the orders for the day so far. This one only has 2 today. It hasn't done that well, so let's look at an overview. We can look at the past. This is a mix of dropshipping and WFS. Past 7 days, 1,025. This store is like a week and a half old. So $200 already on this last 7 days. 200, we'll say 200 to 250. I mean, not bad considering it's a week and a half. We're not going to obviously shoot for the moon on the first week. We don't want to raise any red flags with Walmart, but we're going to just slowly grow this thing over time. Let's see the second one. Here's the second one. This one is at about, what is that? I can't even add. But this one's probably about 250, 260, to 300, something like that. Again, this one's about 2 weeks old. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing, we don't want to stand out like a sore thumb. We don't want to absolutely murder it on Walmart the first week and a half. So we're slowly growing this over time, and it's all very methodical at this point. We do have a plan. This is going into a heavy amount of WFS come end of season. That way it does not get shut down. But other than that, that is the big tips that are going to be available on this guide that I'm almost done writing. And that is a quick recap of 2 brand new stores that are hybrid Walmart stores. That is the new black. So questions and comments go below. Again, my email is below in case you want to jump on a call and talk about either a full-on automated store and or a DIY store. I am available to help you put that together. So peace out.